Hello everyone and welcome to our presentation. As you can see here, our topic today is about English for legal purposes. This presentation is structured as follows. Introduction, definition of legal English, discourse features of legal community, linguistic features, genres and texts, tasks and activities, texts and activities needed by students, teacher models and examples, then finally conclusion. So, let's start with the introduction. The main aim in presenting this work is highlighting the theoretical side of the English language in the field of law, in terms of content and language, in addition to displaying some steps to teach English for law students, as well as giving an example of a foreign legal English course. Definition of legal English. Legal English is a unique language used in legal writing and documents. In general, legal language is a formalized language based on logic rules, which differs from the ordinary natural language in vocabulary, morphology, syntax, and semantics, as well as other linguistic features. However, legal English has been referred to as sublanguage, as legal English differs from ordinary English. A specialized use of certain terms and linguistic patterns govern the teaching of legal language. Discourse features of legal community. First, common public goals, realization of justice, maintaining order and resolving conflicts inside societies, setting rules that define people's rights and duties, as well as punishing outlaws and criminals, highlight the causes of different problems affecting the legal community and hinder the way of its progress and development, cooperate to find solutions to those problems, sharing new ideologies and concepts in the discipline for the development of the legal. 2. Means of intercommunication among legal community members. Oral means, presentations, phone calls, face-to-face meetings, online meetings, trials. Written means, letters, case brief, emails. The effective communication in legal context, whether it is oral or written, has to be concise, precise, clear. This is to deliver the message correctly and avoid misunderstandings. 3. Participatory means online and face-to-face conferences, publishing books and research articles, online forums and platforms, take part in a trial. Fourth, discourse expectations. Understanding and producing all forms of communication needed by the community members, fulfill the community goals. Fifth, lexis, unique terms and expressions, a specialized dictionary called Black's Law Dictionary. 6. Level of membership in the legal community, admission to a certain community to become one of its members. Types of the memberships: individual memberships, student memberships, young lawyer memberships, associate memberships, life memberships. Linguistic features of legal English. Grammar. Legal English grammar is also different from general English grammar. Lawyers express their ideas in vague or archaic ways. The use of verb shall, the use of future tense. Vocabulary. Legal English uses vocabulary that rarely used outside the legal field. It is categorized into criminal, corporate, labor, and other legal areas. Words and expressions like lawyer, judge, and law are used in all areas of law. Language has great vitality in the study of law. Tasks and activities. 1. The lawyer. Conducting research and analysis of legal problems, providing necessary advice to the clients and represents them in court, gathering information and presents the facts to clients in writing and orally, then he discusses them on their behalf in court. Writing document, divorce, wills, contracts. 2. The judge. Hearing all allegations, evaluates and interprets law and past cases, reading legal documents before trial to make decisions and final judgments, pronouncement of judgments and determination of the innocence of or guilt of the accused and the appropriate judgments, financial fees and damages to be paid upon completion of the case. He directs and manages the jury during the trial, interrogation of witnesses, listens to their testimonies, and asks questions to the legal advisor to make the right decision. 3. Prosecutor, responsibility of justice and the officer of the court. It is the duty to exercise sound discretion and independent judgment in the performance of the prosecution function. He pursues justice, serves the public interest, and acts with integrity to ensure public safety. He seeks to protect the innocent and convict the guilty, while respecting the constitutional and legal rights of all people. He assists the court in presenting of law accurately and completely to enable the law to be properly applied to the facts. He makes neutral, non-political, and non-arbitrary decisions about applying the law in criminal cases. He searches for the truth and assists the court in reaching the truth and restoring justice in society. Genres and texts. Most texts and documents used in law are judgment and criminal recorders, nationality, birth and death certificates, marriage and divorce certificates, adoption papers, court documents. Text and activities needed by students. Texts. Highly specific lexis related to their discipline. Vocabulary activities. For example, picking out suffixes and prefixes from the given words. Practices their legal writing, like writing contracts, licenses, wills, certificates, briefs, judgment, etc. In-class activities, role plays, news and views presentation, discussing controversial topics, explaining legal terms in plain English, negotiate, mediation, dealing with legal texts, task-oriented activities. Teaching models and examples, how to teach legal English. Reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Legal English is mostly used in written form. Most legal English courses and exams are focused on reading and writing skills. To achieve mastery, you should work on your listening and speaking skills, including pronunciation. Students won't be able to understand and master all the skills and develop them unless with the help and the support of the teacher. A detailed needs analysis, clear and accurate contextualized models, correct form, and provide an example of use in context. Here, an example of a foreign course. The Catholic University of Louvain, academic year 2010-2011. The course name is English Reading and Listening Comprehension of Texts in Law, upper intermediate level. The content of the course: proficiency in general and academic vocabulary, revision in context of the main grammar, points, and practice by means of written and oral exercises. The receptive skills will be trained and developed by means of reading comprehension and listening comprehension strategies. The students are expected to guess the meaning of words or anticipate ideas in a text. And finally, we have the conclusion. So, after all what has been said and done, at the end, we conclude that legal English play an important role in developing the law students' current skills: reading, writing, speaking, and listening. Being a proficient legal English speaker and writer will help the learner to avoid any miscommunication and misunderstanding when it comes to the legal contracts has to draft. It will also make him on the safe side from any misleading technical terms and concepts. That's why English language teaching and learning is important and useful for law students.